At approximately 8:30 a.m. on August 25, 2020, Kassandra Cantrell left her Parkland, Washington home where she lived with her parents. 3 months pregnant with her first child, Kassandra was optimistic, excited, and open with the people in her life. She didn't say exactly where she was going that morning, although her family believes that she was meeting someone.
I don't think that's where she was going when she left. Everything seemed to indicate that she might have been going to see somebody, because if she was going to the grocery store, she would have just put her hair in a ponytail, threw on some jeans, and and headed out. But it was clear that she'd taken a shower and gotten dressed. She'd taken some extra time. She doesn't do that just to go grocery shopping.
Neighbors witnessed her get into her white Mazda 3 sedan and drive away. As of today, this was the last confirmed sighting of Kassandra. She failed to return home that night. She could not be reached by phone or text, and her social media accounts had gone quiet, which, according to those who knew her, was highly unusual.
She never turns her phone off. She just doesn't. And she wouldn't stop all of her social interactions. It doesn't make any sense. Something has happened.
On the 26th, she had an appointment with an OB/GYN for a wellness checkup and her first ultrasound. When she didn't show, her parents called the police and she was officially declared a missing person on August 27th. When police checked her bank activity, they discovered that she had not used her credit or debit cards at all the day she went missing. When they searched her cell phone, they also found no activity, except for a single location ping indicating that her phone had been in the vicinity of Point Defiance Park in Tacoma, Washington, at about 1 p.m. on the 25th. Police and family members combed through the area but found no evidence that she'd been there.
We weren't searching for her, we were searching for possible evidence that might have been possibly tossed in the water. Well, the evidence that we've gathered all the way up to right now indicates foul play.
The night of Friday, August 28th, her car was found abandoned and empty in a parking lot near the Tacoma Dome at the 300 block of 25th Street East, located on the opposite side of town from both Parkland and Point Defiance. There was no discernible reason for her car to be there. At this point, police began treating the investigation as a homicide, despite the fact Kassandra has yet to be found. They began questioning likely suspects and researching the beaches around Point Defiance for evidence of foul play.
And this is the latest spot that investigators wanted to have a look at in this case. It's a beach here at Point Defiance Park. They say the evidence they've collected so far has led them to conduct a search here. Members of the Pierce County dive team decided to conduct a scheduled training exercise at Owen Beach today. While they did that, they also searched for possible evidence in the case of a missing woman. The beach had already been searched during a low tide yesterday in connection with the search for Kassandra Cantrell, a 33-year-old Parkland woman missing since August 24th.
On August 31st, police served a search warrant on the home of Cassandra's ex-boyfriend. Possibly the father of her child, Kassandra had remained friends with her ex, and they had spent some time together in recent weeks. The nature of their relationship isn't really known, and the ex was seeing someone else at the time. Although police refused to name him as a suspect, they spent the day collecting detailed forensic evidence from both his home and vehicle. The investigation is ongoing, and her family remains hopeful, but as time passes, it becomes less likely that Cassandra will be found alive.
If she is still alive, we want to find her. Unfortunately, we haven't found her, and that's why we're working this as a homicide investigation until something tells us differently. And I hope that day comes, but as you can see by the amount of work going on here, the probability of that coming to light isn't strong. You know, there's always a miracle, and we're hoping for that.
We have sad news. During the production of this video, the body of Kassandra Cantrell was found 100 feet below a road in University Place. Her 37-year-old former boyfriend, Colin Patrick Dudley, was charged for her murder. Dudley was seen on surveillance dropping off Cassandra's car by the Tacoma Dome. A search warrant was obtained last month, and Dudley's truck was impounded as evidence. It was a stop that he made that was retrieved on his truck's GPS that led investigators to her body.
Oh, what you just saw was an unfortunate ending to a sad situation.
The smoke from the flashbang had just cleared when detectives say Colin Dudley came out of his Tacoma home with his hands up. We were there as SWAT team swarmed in and arrested him for the murder of his missing ex-girlfriend, Kassandra Cantrell. Hours earlier, detectives found her body down a wooded ravine 9 miles from his house.
Terrible way for this to end, but that's why I worked as a homicide from the beginning. The family is aware, and it's just unfortunate all the way around.
Cassandra's family told us she was pregnant when she went missing August 25th. Her car was found ditched in downtown Tacoma, a critical key. Deputies say Dudley was seen on surveillance video walking away from Cassandra's abandoned car and getting into his truck.
We obtained video of him dropping off her car. At the very beginning, we knew that wasn't a good sign.
Earlier this month, investigators executed a search warrant at Dudley's home and got his truck. Today, using GPS from that truck, detectives were led to Cassandra's remains.
If you live in the Tacoma or Pierce County area and have any information regarding Cassandra's case, contact the Pierce County Sheriff's Department. Another beautiful human being's life came to a premature end, and we can only wonder what Cassandra would have accomplished if she had made it home on the night of August 25th, 2020. Our thoughts go out to her family. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And if you or anyone you know has a loved one that is missing, let us know in the link beneath this video so that we can help get the word out.